Alright, so we've typed up. I remember the name because I've seen this so many times and so many recommendations whenever I listen to a really good Fire Emblem soundtrack. Twilight of the Gods. It's got almost 5 million views on YouTube. It's by far one of the most viewed soundtracks within the entire franchise on YouTube as well. Doesn't beat. I think it doesn't beat God Shattering Storm in 3 hours itself, but there's obviously recency bias in that. And then I don't know about other soundtracks, such as the Apex of the World, which is also one of my most personal favorites. I don't know if it beats that. I think it's pretty close. But anyways, we're gonna listen to this. I've got really nice Sony headphones on, so I'm gonna try to really digest and see how this plays out. So let's get going. Okay, so we've got a pretty nice intro here. It's very much foreshadowing something crazy and destruction-esque that's about to happen. I feel like I should maybe I should have waited to actually play the game and get to the final, whatever event this occurs that triggers the song. Probably fits perfectly. Oh, that's crazy piano. Oh, it's hitting hard. The vocals were really good too. I like the vocals. The choir is really good. It goes really well with the song. This myriad of drums, choir, and horns just goes really interesting. It's pretty good. That violin solos. It's a good transition. So much going on in this song. The whole track is 8 minutes. A lot of choir in the song, and it goes really well with the whole track. Singing with the melody of the drums. Can't tell what that is. I think that's a violin. The violin is really good. I mean, obviously everything is pretty good. tell why it's really popular. I think it'd hit even harder if you actually play the game when it blasts through the speakers, the song. That piano, Jesus. Shit's about to go down. Man, this track is so high quality for 3DS. And Shadows of Valentia was like, what? 2015, 2016? Or 2017, I'm not too sure. Either way, this is really high quality for a 3DS game. It's just like yelling at you, we're in the end game now. And that transition from the violin solo to now I hear trumpets. Man, if it plays in game, it would be crazy. Very high pitched, all of the notes. And I think that's really befitting for, like, you know, in Fire Emblem, final boss slash final battle slash epic battle scenario. I think it fits it really well. It's always gonna have choir and high notes in it. And it's just not comparable to stuff from Three Houses like God Shattering Star or Apex of the World. It's just, you got similar elements from the song, but man, it just hits so differently. Okay. Honestly, first thoughts. I realized I kind of spoiled it for myself without even playing this game first, which I'm probably gonna regret, to be honest, because once I do reach that stage within Shadows of Valentia, once I get there, and I play this entire game, and I'm in that map, and I hear this sound, and I know shit's about to go down, I know something crazy is about to happen. I'm gonna feel a lot of stuff, but obviously I think I'm gonna feel regret, to be honest, from listening to the song, just wanting to do a reaction video first, to get literally my primary first-hand reaction in front of the video camera to see what I would feel from this song. Let's see what those comments say. Love how first most heavy games go from me and the boys kill God. Honestly, yeah, it's like, I've seen, even though Three Houses is the only FE game I've played, and I really want to play all the others, I've read some of the synopsis, and it just seems like that's kind of like a ongoing and constant joke about Fire Emblem. Alright, and I love that every RPG plays. Yeah, it's crazy. So it seems like from the reaction here, yeah, you know, you're battling God just like Nemesis in Three Houses, or you're fighting something crazy, you're saving the world from something crazy. It gives that vibe, and it definitely does. I think any song with crazy drums and choirs like that, like Twilight of the Gods, it deserves out of some sort of epic final game or theme or event that features, you know, just a crazy god that you're fighting, something that you know you're gonna have to elevate your entire skill set towards for even a chance to fight. And I think that the theme of this song really suggested that right off the bat. You hear choirs, you hear crazy foreshadowing themes of something's just gonna, like, you feel like there's an army a mile away just marching towards you, but then behind that army is just some crazy daredevil god. And I think in that sense, it's very similar to God Shattering Star when you're fighting Nemesis. So there's that. It's very different than something like Apex of the World, which I know, honestly, it's such a different song than some of the other final battle / god themes. First of all, you're not, like, spoiler alert, you're not fighting God per se with Apex of the World in that final map in Fire Emblem Three Houses, but it's still an epic final battle. And oh, actually no, I'm mistaken. You do. So you fight God in one of the paths in Crimson Flower, but if you play Blue Lions route with Dimitri, you don't fight God, technically. So yeah, but at the end of the day, like, Apex of the World is like a whole different theme, and I think it's a little bit more slower, but definitely just as epic as something like Twilight of the Gods. But honestly, Twilight of the Gods, I can understand why it's a crazy theme. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for myself too much in terms of the plot if I just gonna scroll down and look at the comments. But there you have it. That's my reaction. I personally think, and I would give this probably like a solid 8 out of 10. Just literally for first listen. But this is a first listen, right? And sometimes, you know, people fall in love with music a few times after they heard it a few times. Sorry, people fall in love with music sometimes, you know, after several times of listening to it. So for example, God Shattering Star, first time I heard it, I was like, oh shit, stuff is gonna go down. But I didn't really listen to it outside the game, man. I was just like, oh yeah, that was a good theme. Apex of the World actually got my attention first of all. I was like, damn, this is so emotional. Like, it's got Edge of Dawn integrated in this song. It's also got bits of Fodlan Winds integrated into the song. It's just like a final emotional battle that encompasses all of the elements that Three Houses was meant to showcase. That's crazy. So that's what got me more emotional. But then the more I listened to God Shattering Star, man, that stuff it's such a banger. It's crazy. So maybe it'll be Twilight of the Gods might be one of those songs where, like, the more I listen to it, the more, and then once I actually play the song, the game, that's when I'll feel like, oh wow, okay, this is crazy. This is a perfect fit. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my reaction. Please let me know in the comments if you prefer me to do more of these types of reactions, where obviously, you know, I'm a very big fan of Fire Emblem now that I've played Three Houses. Suggest other songs I can try to listen to. I'm a big fan of Pokemon, so and I've played all the gens except I have bias towards, you know, some gens more than others, and therefore some songs more than others. Suggest to me any sort of a deep dive analysis on gameplay or game soundtracks. I'm more than happy to make a video about that, describe my thoughts from there. And yeah, thanks for listening. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like my video, and I will see you again real soon. Ciao!